mission of Providence is caring for the poor and vulnerable.
I, on my interview day, found people more focused on the core essence of medicine than I found in any of the university programs, and at the same time really strong on academics.
As I really reflected on what I wanted out of my career, really two things came to the front, and that was I wanted to take care of patients and I wanted to teach.
You know, it's funny, I always tell this story, being exposed to my grandfather who owns a hospital in Nigeria, and kind of pushed me in that direction. It made me feel like this is something that I can see myself doing long term.
It's one of the few careers, I think, where ongoing learning is just a part of the job and a part of your life.
There's this passion for what we do and this passion for teaching that is infectious.
For those that want to do research, it's important to find a mentor, of which there are many here, and to come up with a 3-year plan. And that's what Bree did. We came up with some small projects that she could do along the way, and this is to help her to kind of refine her direction in oncology before she actually formally trains in oncology.
We're able to marry really supportive culture with some of that academic excellence.
You know, I was looking for the right culture and the right fit. So I wanted a place where for a year I could learn as much as I possibly could. I thought PPMC was the right fit for that.
I think teaching is one of the most exciting parts of medicine. I always knew going in that would be a big part of my career, and that's why I love Providence, is we really, devote a lot of time to teaching the residents and working as a team in that regard.
I remember the first line in my contract: your primary responsibility as a faculty is the education of our residents.
There's a lot of opportunities at a place like PPMC to really be that front line, that first care provider.
So this is our ICU. This is where we get some of our most beloved training. Residents love coming here because it's so hands-on. We work with the amazing intensivists who are so knowledgeable. It's really nice actually just because we are one-on-one with the intensivists in this scenario. So there's no fellows here, and so we're the first person they go to with questions. The nurses come to us with questions, and we get this incredibly hands-on and special experience in the ICU under the constant mentorship and support of amazing critical care trained physicians.
When I was a chief resident and it was in the position where I had to start teaching, I started preparing lesson designs, and they were, to me, so boring because they were all just words and graphs and charts, and I thought I could maybe make it more interesting if I brought in some color and some illustrations. For example, if I was going to teach about iron deficiency anemia, I might do something like this, talking about the different ways that the disease manifests, but using pictures in addition to words.
What really stands out is the feeling and the connections you had to the program.
And I feel really lucky that I was a graduate of this program and feel very well prepared in my everyday life now as a hospitalist.
Having sort of a place that has a culture that's conducive to your learning, it makes things way easier. There's sort of like it's almost like a wind at your back pushing you in the right direction.
You have to constantly learn. You want to make sure if you learn something new, you're sharing it with other people.
I'm continually impressed with the energy and the life experience and passion that our residents bring to the table.
They were so eager to teach and really went the extra mile to spend time teaching me things that were going to be helpful for my future career.
Providence is, in some ways, it's such a unique place to train. Not very many places like this that have kind of the close-knit community feeling.
Part of the benefits of teaching is you're constantly learning, and that aspect of teaching and learning coming together is really the epitome of a residency experience.
One of the cultures that we talk about is really having the wonderment and sort of the inquisitiveness to really keep learning.
I continue because I want to keep that bridge open where I can connect with people and actually be a reason for change in their lives, so to speak.
I've always said, when I was chief, this was true too. When I was recruiting folks for our program, Portland maybe is our #1 draw. I mean, it is a fantastic place to live.
We are in the best city in the United States of America, and we're practicing medicine in a way that is academic and rigorous, but also comfortable and friendly. I view it as kind of a tucked away little gem of a program where you can learn and thrive and grow in a really supportive and smart environment.
It's kind of like our second home. It's where you come to. It's hard work, and we do a lot of work here, but it doesn't feel like work.
So it's been really just a great experience to watch the development of the residents over time and really be a part of that.
It's pretty special to reflect on 9 physicians going out into the world and thinking about how many people's lives they'll touch over the course of their career.
Each person has a different journey, so we really try to work with every single resident to kind of pursue their own journey